Hi friends, welcome to your math video. So we are going to use a different type of manipulative today. We are going to use pictures in order to count from 1 to 29. So I thought to myself, what do I have a lot of pictures of, or who do I have a lot of pictures of? And that just so happens today to be this guy, my dog Clay. Okay, so we are going to look at 29 different pictures of Clay, but before we look at them, we are going to count through them. Okay, so I have my number 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. Okay, so we're going to start here. So Clay always travels with me, whether I am going to get coffee early in the morning or whether I'm driving home to Palm Springs. I always bring him with me. He keeps me awake, first of all, when I'm driving far, and second of all, he loves to visit my mom and my dad, and he loves to hang out with their dogs at their house, so I always take him with me whenever I go home. This is Clay in a cone. So if you've ever seen a doggy who has, he's either hurt or there's something, like if he gets like a cut on his foot or something, the veterinarians always tell us, or tell the owners to put the cone on the dog so that they don't lick their wound. This is Clay sticking his tongue out. As you can see, this was Christmas time because our stockings are up. This is Clay laying with me. I wasn't feeling too well one night over this past summer. My head was really hurting and I was feeling really sick. And Clay stayed with me the whole entire night and didn't move until I got up the next day. This is Clay hanging out. He always does this. He always stands right in front of me when I'm watching TV in the living room. This is Clay asleep. He was little. He was about, I want to say he was about 7 or 8 months old here, so he wasn't 1 yet. And then we see Lysol on the back. I don't know if you see that, the Lysol wipes, which we cannot find nowadays. But here's Clay again on the road with me. My family likes to call him my road dog. Here he is staring at me while I'm doing work on the computer. Here's my computer here. Here he is staring, probably wondering what I'm doing. Here's Clay with his favorite ball. He loves the spiky, squeaky blue ball, and he bugs and bugs until he gets it. So these are my parents. It's my mom and my dad. They came here for Thanksgiving this past year, and Clay loves my dad very much. He likes my mom, but he loves my dad. He prefers to hang out with my dad. And as you can see, my mom looks a little scared, like her arms are kind of up like this. He's very big. He's 95 pounds. So she gets kind of worried around him because my dad didn't raise a dog. I did. But yeah, I tell my mom she has nothing to be worried about because Clay's he likes to cuddle. He's a big love bug. This is his annoyed face, so I'm not sure what I did to him to annoy him, but here he is being annoyed. Here's another picture. Today also just happens to be my dad's birthday, so I'm glad that he's popping up in these photos as well. My dad, as of today, is 50. He was born in 1967, so he's 53 today. So he's 53 years old. Happy birthday to my dad. He and my mom watch these videos on YouTube of me teaching all of you and talking to all of you, and so I'm sure he'll hear this. So Dad, if you're watching, happy birthday. This is my favorite picture of you and Clay. But yeah, friends, so this is Clay. He knows that he cannot sleep on the bed when my mom and dad are visiting, and that is his please let me stay on the bed face. But he couldn't because he had to sleep in the living room with me. Here's Clay's excited face because that toy, I had bought him that new toy. Here's Clay as a 49ers fan. My dad would not agree because my dad is a Raiders fan. Here's Clay sleeping. It's just something he's very good at, and he was actually a puppy here too. Here he is putting his big face in front of the TV because he didn't want me to watch TV anymore. Here's Clay in a diaper. Well, it's not a diaper, it's a wrap. So here he is taking a nap. Here's Clay. A lot of you have seen this picture on my phone. He is the sock bandit. He likes to steal socks and he likes to keep them in his mouth. It's really weird. I'm not sure why he likes to do it, and I know he's not the only dog who does it, but yeah, so that's one of my favorite pictures of him. I think it's really funny. Here's Clay lounging on a Sunday night. Here's Clay's first day at the beach. Fun fact about this picture was actually taken on our second day of school. So we started school on a Wednesday. This was taken on a Thursday, and we had just started school, and by we I mean you, all of you and me. So this was our second day of school. Clay went to the beach without me. I was pretty sad, but then I was also happy because we had just started school, and the beginning of school is always exciting, and I'm always happy to be at school with all of you. But yes, this was his first time ever at the beach. Chris had taken him, and Chris told me he loved to dig in the sand, but did not like the ocean. That's as close to the water as he would get. Here's Clay in a cone again. Who knows which owie this was for. Here's Clay with antlers on for Christmas. So this was about 2 Christmases ago. I like to dress him up in costumes sometimes, and this picture just shows you that he was not happy about it. Here he is. This is his surprise face. I don't know what I did or what I said that made him so surprised, but this is his infamous surprise face. Here he is in the car again. We put a sweater on him because it was cold. It was around Thanksgiving time. This is when he was a puppy. He loves to eat hot Cheetos, and I know a lot of you remember at lunchtime before I started eating healthy, I would also bring this hot Cheeto bag to school because I love hot Cheetos. And he does too, but you're not supposed to give these to your dogs. These not only hurt our stomachs as people, but they also hurt the animal stomachs too. So he has ripped some bags open, but luckily they were empty bags. He would just lick the crumbs off. Here he is cuddling with me. He loves to cuddle. And this was actually taken the first night we got him. So Chris surprised me with Clay for Christmas on December 24th, 2016. He was 8 weeks old here. So he was 2 months old, still a baby. Here he is again as a baby. And then our last picture is of my parents, all of their grand dogs. So we have, 2 of their grand dogs and then the 3 that they own. So Clay's right here in the middle because he's the biggest. And then this is Callie. She's a French bulldog, and my little brother and my sister-in-law own her. And then here's Baby. She's a half weenie dog, half Chihuahua. Here's Peanut back here. He's light brown. He's a Chihuahua. And then Mila is a Rottweiler, just like Clay. But yeah, so I figured let's do something a little different today. You know, we want to use manipulatives, and if we were in person at school, then I could print these photos out and we could use them and count them and look at them. But since we're not, I figured showing them through a video would be the next best option. So then your job today is to work on your 29 worksheets, and they both just so happen to have seashells. Okay, you know what to do here. You're going to trace your 29s, write your 29s, trace the word 29. You're going to search for 29 and circle it. And then here you are going to color the 29s pink. And then the rest of the numbers, whatever numbers are not 29, you are going to color whatever color you would like. Okay, and then we have our second seashell page. You're going to color 29 shells. So you're going to count 29 and color those 29. And then you're going to count these here and write the total number here, and then count the second group here and write the total number there. Okay, so that's what you're doing today for math. And this is your last video of today. We will meet at 2:30 on Zoom, so I will see all of you at 2:30.